My name is Adam Stanton. This is the Virginia Maritime Association mural. It's commemorating 100 years of the Virginia Maritime Association. Basically what we wanted to do was get all the ground blue-collar workers in it. We're living in a history right now and we wanted to capture it and give praise to those who are the assembly line of America.
Yep, and how long is this project in terms of design that you submitted? How long of a project has it been so far?
So they put out the bid about a year ago. I was told in January that I got the bid, and then I wanted to proceed with my design and gave them something that basically was their description, my take on it. And we went back to the drawing board a few different times, finally got it stamped approved by Norfolk, and this was the weekend to do it. Unfortunately, with the craziness, wasn't sure if there was going to happen, but talked to the mayor, and I am social distancing 50 feet in the air, so we proceeded with the mural.
Yeah, very good. And from the time that you started, you are on this device here, which takes you up, I guess, what is it, maybe 3 or 4 stories high?
It's about 3 stories high, and yeah, a big shout out to Atlantic Lift Systems for providing this for me. Wasn't sure if that was going to happen either, but ended up coming through, so big shout out to them. Without it, I wouldn't be able to do it, obviously.
Right, and this week is you've had a mixture of weather, and it's also been very windy, so how do you deal with the wind and paint that high up?
So rain hasn't really been a factor, but the wind has, especially with an aerosol can. You lose a lot of it and you can't really control it, but I'm able to dial it in, putting it in piece by piece.
Yep, and how many murals of this scale have you done so far?
Ooh, this is definitely the tallest. I've done a whole bunch in about 10 countries all over the world, small, big, large. This is definitely the tallest. Usually I go wide. Never have used a lift system before for my murals, so it's definitely a first.
And from start to finish with this particular mural in terms of painting and all the rest for you, how much time is this?
So I started last Saturday, so we're about a week in. I guess a day over a weekend. I have Sunday, it's Easter, not sure how much time I'll get because I gotta hide the eggs for the kid. So we'll play it by year. We basically have the go with Atlantic Lift Systems to have it to the 16th. Originally that was gonna be our reveal.
Right.
With all the craziness going on, we're obviously not doing a social party.
Yep.
And we're not inviting people to come check it out. We're just kind of putting it out piece by piece on social media, and hopefully people could see it there.
And with the Virginia Maritime Association, how long will this mural remain on the building here?
I mean, I hope that it'll last as long as the paint will, allow it to. Basically, this was for 100 years, and my goal is to protect it as best as possible to make it 150 years.
Yep, and is there any kind of layer that you put on after it's all finished to get it to weather?
Yes, so I'm taking an extra step. There's a UV resistant pool paint that's a clear coat, and basically what that does is it'll protect it from the sun. Sun won't take out the color as much.
Very cool. And where do you live? Which city?
I live in Chesapeake.
Chesapeake, very good. And in addition to this mural, I understand you're also working on a beer can design. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so I've actually been here for 3 years. I'm in the Coast Guard.
Okay.
I got 13 years in the Coast Guard. I've been doing little projects here and there, not too much, with my job and being deployed. But O'Connor caught on to what I was doing and my art style and what I can do. And I put out a design for them, and it's coming out. The Hip Hop Anonymous release Volume 3 is what I am.
Yep, very good. All right, any last words you want to get out there?
I mean, just thanks to everyone, VMA, the mayor, the city, Atlantic Systems, my wife for allowing me to come down here, and she's gonna, the most social distance person, just being alone all the time. But yeah, thanks to everyone.
Okay, very good. Looks awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.